Hey everyone. My current game I had before, where I was talking about um, like my development game. I've kind of added on to that idea a little bit more. My friend Bobby came over. We talked about it for a while. Um, we started recording audio for some of the characters and stuff, and then after he left, when I tried to play it in the SFML API I was using, turns out that it doesn't play Windows or WMV files, which is Windows Media Audio, I believe is what it stands for, something like that. Um, but I just use screen recorder, or not screen recorder, sound recorder for it, and turns out that it doesn't like it because of the encoder. SFML doesn't have access to the encoder and stuff, so I'm going to have to record some of that stuff. It's okay because we only had like 10 seconds of recording, but we got a lot done with like the storyline and stuff and how it's going to go. And it turns out that we're going to start out with you in Russia. You're going to be flying into Russia instead of somewhere in the Middle East. So I'm not going to tell you all about it because I want you guys to play my game. But basically, this is my level editor I have so far. There's actually not very much to it. You'll see some of my code. I barely have anything. Um, I have 138 lines of code in it so far. Basically, this is what it is. There's my plane by default, and then over here, there's nothing because I'm gonna. This is gonna be the game window that you'll be able to see. It's gonna be an 800 by 600 window. Uh, you can grab sprites, so I'm selecting it and grabbing it, moving it around. It's lagging a little bit because of the screen recorder, but then I can deselect it by clicking somewhere away from it. If you look over here, it says selected sprite 0, unselected sprite. Click on it, selected sprite, then I can drag it, and wherever I drag it, it moves its position to there. Then I let go, click somewhere else, unselected. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it so when you select a sprite, it's going to get its information and display it right here. You can click on that text field and then you'll be able to change it to whatever you want it to be. And then you'll press enter and it'll update it. So if you don't want to drag it and you want it to be really precise and like if for some reason your mouse can't move over just one pixel at a time or you're really bad at small things like that, you can click over here and let's say it's at like 0, 500. So it would be at 0, 500, like right there or something. And you can't get it to 0, 500, but it's at like 1, 500, which is probably about what it's at right now. You want it to be at 0, you have to click on the text field, put in 0, and then press enter, and it'll just update its position. And then down here, I'm going to have buttons like new sprite, new bullet, new texture, so you can actually like click on it, open up a new texture, add it to the texture bank, and then when you click on a new sprite, it'll be over here and it'll say current texture, and then if you want to add a new texture or change the texture of it, then you can type in whatever texture you want, and it'll upload it to that. So it'll actually be a lot more user friendly. And then I'm gonna have like new events that you can click on, which is gonna be down here. Like all the buttons for new things are gonna be down here, and then editing them is gonna be over here. And one of the things you'll be able to do is click on like new event, and you'll click on it, and then there'll also be like a game time slimer or a slider or something, or maybe it'll just be buttons that I can click that'll edit the game time, or a text field where you can change the game time to whatever frame you want. And I don't even know if it's gonna be in frames or if it's gonna be in like time-based like seconds and stuff. So I'm gonna mess around with that and figure out. But there'll be new events, and then you can change the events, and then when you move around the game slider or whatever, then it'll actually update the game in real time right here to whatever the slider is. So that's kind of what it is right now. I'm gonna slowly start working on it more, and then once I get this done, completed, I'm gonna actually start working on the campaign a little bit and adding some audio and stuff like that. And then I'll hopefully get some more videos out to you guys later. Thanks for watching.